Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where, as you can see, I've kind of kicked things back off working again. Literally like 5 seconds ago, so don't worry, you haven't missed anything. So yes, as you may remember, last time we had sort of a bit of a power failure towards the end of the session, which was unfortunate and annoying, but hey-ho, it is what it is. And so I had to build some more power generators. And in fact, what I actually did just before we got started with the stream today is I did build another two... Hang on a second, sorry, I'm just faffing around with stuff over here. I did build another 2 generators, so these 2 at the end are new. I literally just built them. Because I just thought, well, why the hell not? Excuse me. Right, so... Sorry, I'm running a bit late. And so I was sort of racing to get everything ready. Because I've got a bad back today. I think I slept funny or something last night. I don't know exactly. But yes, hello, Kane. Welcome. Hope you're doing all good and okay and wonderful. So, my goal for today, such as it is, I mean, most of what we're doing at the moment is quite good. I really do wish we could get this running a bit faster. We do have... I think the big problem with this stuff... Because we really do need more of these iron plates. But I think the big problem with it is that we need so many of these coming in. You know, if I can... There we go. Yeah, because we need 60 screws per minute. And I think... we could... If 150... We need 300%. See, I could... I don't know if I'd be able to... Because we need 120 if we wanted to double this up. Although, if we increase this by 1... let me do some quick maths on this. See, the other thing is about whether or not this can churn out fast enough, but we do have some... interesting. That's a thought. I'm thinking I really do need to speed this up a little bit. If we put 1 in there... So that takes you up to 90. Can we make 90 of you? I think we can. That takes it up to there. Which needs 22.5 iron rods. Takes you up to there. This needs 22.5 iron ingots, of course. Not 45. 22.5. There we go. Which then needs 22.5 iron ore. Also, if you're going out at 90, I'm going to need to make you level 2. That's a bit better. Okay, so which also means you need 45 iron plates. I'm currently doing 30, 40, oh dear. 45 iron plates? That's weird. I may have run out. I may need to go get some more slugs. Yeah, it is 45 iron plates. So hang on, 45 iron plates. 45 iron plates, which is going to need... Oh no, wait, you are coming in at 45? Oh no, I need 67.5. Right, that's the problem. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some more slugs. Hang on. Let me focus on this real quick. You know, my plan for today is to build the space elevator. At some point, you know how these things go. I'll get around to it. Also, never say no. Some leaves. trying to think what the best place to find some quick power slugs are, because I only need like 2 or 3. Because I really do want to get the space elevator built, because one of the things I need with the space elevator is the next set of upgrades. Because the upgrades include some better weapons, which will make exploring that little bit easier. Theoretically, at least. Space elevators are cool and all, but how can one resist a little light deforestation? Well, of course. It all works to serve my needs anyway. You need to think where's the closest. Apparently there are no power slugs, which is interesting. Because there should be some about. Because eventually this is going to be our power plant location, but we've got to unlock it first. That's the other reason I really need to build the space elevator and fill it up and send my shit off. Because kind of need that. Because there's a few other things I want to do as well as building the space elevator. And oh, you're fucking up there, aren't you? Or maybe you're not. Oh no, are you in the poison area? No, you're definitely off in this direction. Are you up there? Doesn't look all that useful, sadly. I'll grab all this stuff as I'm going by. No point in ignoring it. Let's see what we can find off in this direction, because I haven't been down this direction in this game yet. Been over here a few times in, you know, my own stuff, because I'm fairly certain I get like silica over here. Again, vague memory of that. I think it's in this direction. Ooh, hello. A yellow, that's pretty good. Uh-oh. You stop that? Rude. Be nice if we could get a red one as well while we're out here, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Apparently there's one up in this direction too. I see you. Ooh. Not liking that. Oh, don't do that. One of them big buggers. Can't really deal with them until we get the bolt gun. I mean, theoretically we could, but I'm more likely to die than not. Are you a regular or... Yeah, you're a regular. You I can deal with. Oh, no, there's two of them in fact. Hello! Come on. Apparently they both went for it. Hello! I love it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, vaguely remember this place. Looks like they've added some of those spawner things. Because they've changed those. It used to be that it would spawn and then the core would just die. Now they just spit things endlessly at you, which is a little unfair if you ask me. I don't think I'm going to want to do this, but I think I probably should. It looks like there was a spawner up here. Multiple spawners. So that's a problem. God damn it. Better. I think I just gotta grab it and run. Oh. Woo! Well, that worked. In this direction, apparently. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, hello, there's a thingy over there. Don't know if I'll be able to open it, but I can try. Ooh, hello. There you go. And up. Yep. Oh, no, there's a big bugger. I'm off. I'm off. I'm off. I'm off before they decide to get ideas. Did not realize there was a big one over there. If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have gone for it. So this slug might be up on top of that giant arse cliff. Oh no, it might be up in this direction. Hello, Spitter.
The residence zone. Play for us.
Oh, really?
We hum a simple melody into the effigy, yet we hear no harmony. It covers the temple in bones and organs and limbs, yet ignores our bleeding wounds. Scripture is needed. Consume.
A familiar pattern is emerging in your brain. Please assess yourself for signs of concussion. If necessary, a replacement pioneer will be dispatched. Work must continue. Replacement delivery schedule estimate. Error, years.
Well, that's good. I forgot these buggers will not fuck off. These things will literally chase you across the map. I've done some research on this. They don't stop. Once they decide you're going down, that's it. smaller ones are a little less annoying, but not by much. Where the fuck even am I right now? I don't know. I'm somewhere and I don't know where I am, and that's a bit of a problem. Woo, good enough. Haha, follow me over here, you prick. Woo. I am so happy they made the parachute reusable. That makes things extremely helpful. Oh, balls. Come on, you can do this. Ah. Sisyphus' slug. Yeah, well, Sisyphus couldn't build foundations for himself. Right, that ought to do it. Oh, you actually move faster if you hold the shift button, even when gliding. That's bizarre, but okay. Well, that's fine. We got it. Oh, hi. I thought I'd killed you already. I should probably do that. Mm. Ow. Should probably get rid of you now before I have to actually come back here properly later on. Nope, there it is. Hub. Alright, now we need to turn these into the appropriate power cells. We got, what was it, a couple of blues, a couple of yellows. We do need to find a red because we can actually scan that now, but that's fine. Hey, 9 power cells. Not going to say no to that. Now, we change something, so you're 45 per minute, you're 67.5. Let's hope we can do that. There it is, 67.5. So 67.5, come on, up. 67.5 plus 22.5, 89, 90. You're there, yeah. Lovely. Okay, that doesn't really help because we need to... So that's coming out 45 and 45. And that's splitting into 22 and a half. That's 22, so... You also need to be a level 2, okay? Excellent. You're coming out at... Oh, you're coming out at 67, which means you're going to start going up, aren't you? Which means you need to be a level 2. You're coming out at 45. You're coming out at 22. Yep. Let me pass, please. Coming out at 45, that's enough. You're coming out at 90, you're a level 2. Excellent, so this should be enough to do that, I think. Yeah, brilliant, now it's coming out at 7.5 a minute. Lovely. I can't really up the number too much more beyond that, because... that would require better versions of those devices, which I don't have yet. So we're full up on the copper wires. Everything else is chugging in as best it can. Lovely. Right. So one thing I do want to do very quick. You know, I don't actually know what would be better on that. Maybe I'll need a constructor. The one is an awesome sink. We are going to need a portable miner. See, what I want to do is I want to set up just a little area. Stick it on, like, you know, don't do anything special with it. I just want to stick it on a... actually, going back here. Stick it on a... Good. Like an iron thing. What the hell am I... Why is my brain not working right now? Yeah, to stick... I bet I can make iron rebar. I should really actually make something with that. Oh god, I've got so much stuff I need to do. Yeah, no, why am I looking for a portable miner? I can't build a gun yet, can I? I don't know. Alright, drop off you. Yeah, because one of the things I need to do is I need to start earning myself points on the awesome shop. And to do that... Mine over there I'm not using yet. I think where a good place to pop one down would be. Maybe just have a spare iron chunk around here anyway. One thing I also need to do. Remember what goes where. I do need to combine that other one into the system at some point. Gosh, so much stuff to do constantly. It never stops. So I need to expand my platform here. Would you believe? That's good, because now we've got another way up here. Now I can actually get up here a different way if I want to. Do it. For now, at least. Now, how do I want to do this? I'm actually a little curious. I don't know if... Does the awesome sink tell you what's worth what? Wait, DNA points? What the fuck are DNA points? That's a new one. Okay, that's been around for a while. It wasn't there last time I looked, though. That's a new one. Yeah, so here's the thing. It doesn't, like, say... Maybe it says... Hang on, let me just have a quick look online. I want to see what, like, the best early game thing would be. to put into the awesome sink. Ah, there we go. Awesome sink numbers. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so an iron ingot is worth 2. Iron rod is 4. Iron plate is 6. That wouldn't be terrible. Iron rebar would be worth 8 when I get around to that. Concrete's worth 12. Now that's interesting. I might not need to... Ooh. Concrete's worth 12. Copper sheets are worth 24. I'm using those. Well, I could make some. Because I do know where there is a copper mine. What do I need to make copper sheets again? I forget. Hang on. What is, Oh, no, not that. For goodness sake. Oh. Might help if I spell it right. So copper sheets is just 2... Ooh. I know where I could set one of those up. Right over there. There is a copper deposit that I'm not currently using. And I'm thinking, if I set up copper sheets as a production... Yeah, I could do that. Assuming it hasn't moved. Nope, there it is. Gotta kill a critter, of course. Now, what is this? Normal. That's good. Like, I'm not even going to put a platform down for this. This is going to be tucked away in a corner where I don't have to look at it. But I'm thinking if I can set this up to make copper sheets. And that takes it into a smelter. And that takes it into a constructor. So I think it should be just, yeah, copper sheets. 10 per minute, 20 per minute. Copper ingots, 30 per minute, 30 per minute. What are you churning out? 60. So without any kind of update, you're churning out 60. So we could double you. Don't even know if I want to bother. Although, oh, maybe I wouldn't need to. Now, I'd rather not waste that, but what we could do. You're churning out 60. What if we had a splitter? The only downside is I may have to come over here to grab tickets. I don't exactly remember. Also, I may have built this the wrong fucking way. Never mind. on. Plop up. No, I don't. Well, okay, fine, whatever. Plop a merger there. Drop down the awesome sink. Don't care if it's floating. This is just taking up some room. Why the fuck not? Right, okay, so you make copper at 30 a pop. You then bring it around to here to make copper sheets. Oh, I may have to put... Well... That makes 30 a pop. So you turn out 15 and 15, gets combined into there, and we're pumping 30 copper sheets into there. Because the thing with the Awesome Sync tickets is they slowly increase in price, like exponentially over time. So what costs a bit of money at the start will eventually cost an absolute fuck ton later on. Where are we going to connect you up, I wonder? Woo. One other thing I think we can do. Unless they've changed it, I am fairly certain that the Awesome Sinks share. So if we drop an Awesome Sink down, because eventually I'm going to want to hook something else into it. Because you can have multiple Awesome Sinks, and I think they like share stuff with each other. I think. If I drop you down kind of there-ish. You can access that here, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, because it all needs power, of course. You up real quick. Yeah. Huh. So you can use standard and DNA points separately. Now that is interesting. But it seems as though they're separate. Ooh, technically speaking, that puts me over the limit. But it does at least get me the awesome stuff coming in. And the awesome stuff is useful, like the clues in the name, right? You just have to look at some of the stuff in the store, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So as I say, I do hope they're shared, because if they're not shared, that's going to be inconvenient. Not bad, just inconvenient. See, look, it's coming in. Wow, that was fast. I'm actually genuinely fast at how fast that was. Hang on, it would have gone through there, gone through there, I suppose. Yeah, it does move quite quickly when it wants to. So yeah, it's churning along, getting 48 per minute, which, yeah, makes sense according to the list I saw, because the list was like... where is it? Copper sheets are worth 24 points. So we're getting 48 for every 2 that go in there, and I've got 2 things going. So, yeah, that makes sense. I think. It's like like going down the list. I mean, the next best one I got is solid biofuel, but I'm using that at the moment. But once we get to not needing the biofuel reactors, that's when everything else. So then you take a coupon, you print them off. You get a little item, which actually is an item. And for the record, this will just keep churning along. Like, this will just keep going. See, look, it's up to 600 and something now per minute. And assuming I got my maths right on the thing down there, that should be fine. And then you take that over to this. Are you the wrong way around? Oh no, there it is. That's what it's supposed to be. And then you can look at all this fun stuff. You get a little cart factory, which is kind of useful. So, cart factory? Factory cart. You get these statues. That in and of itself is what it is. But these are some of the nice things. Conveyor belt wall mounts, ceiling mounts, floor holes. Those are really cool. The power outlet things are really good. These are what I really want to get. Oh boy. Signs are great. They are so good. You can also get different box types, but whatever. You get paint customizations. You get different floor types. So all this flooring I've got here will look completely different. And people like to use that for making, like, they use the concrete ones for, like, roads and stuff like that. I've seen some amazing builds in this game. Here's some of the other really cool things that I like. These are so sodding useful. You also get alternate wall types, different architectural stuff. Ladders are also so good. Because you know how I'm currently using slopes to get up things? You can do the same thing with ladders. And it's actually easier to get around with those. So there's a lot here that I want to get. It's one of the reasons why I wanted the awesome sink to get a churning. But look, we're already up to 2 printable coupons. You know? So it's like, now that that's stabilized, I just leave it. And over time, I'm going to get a huge amount of coupons, and then when I'm ready, I can start using them. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, I need to see how the fuck big is the space elevator. Okay, I know it's big, but I mean, how many blocks is it? 2, 4, 6. So we're talking 8? Could do it 10 for clearance. All right. I'm totally up for this. I also think, I'm sure I read it somewhere in like one patch note or another, you can destroy these things now with explosives, which is really cool. I'm going to walk over this just to see if I take damage. No. Oh, goody. Now. going to take me a lot of foundations, but trust me, it's worth it. I like how it looks. I think I should probably check. Alright, so we actually need... Can we land, please? Thank you. It's about halfway across that. Hey, Jagoth! This game has full damage. Yes! Would you believe, yes, this game has full damage. Actually, no. What we want... I was right in the first place. I'm trying to remember how I usually do this. Give me time. It's been a while. In fact, this game has damage from quite a lot of different places. And I do mean that quite a lot of different places. Yeah, okay, so I was right. That is more or less what I want. That. You know what? I have made it too big. I was thinking, this feels too big. What have I done wrong here? Oh, that's right. Well, that's what I've done wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. That's where I went wrong. One. 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is that. Oh, of course there's a limit, isn't there? That's fine. I got it. You know, I was doing this, or I was doing this, and I was like, I've done this wrong. 4, 5, 6, which should be halfway. Go big or go home. Oh, I'm going big. I just don't need it to be quite that big because that's a waste of resources. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I'm talking about. One of the things I will add in are some pillars in each corner, but that'll come once I've unlocked them in the awesome sink. Or the awesome shop, whatever. And the ladder. I really need the ladders. Oh, that's right. I was going to build one of those jump pads. That never happened, did it? Oh, well. One thing I also found out, I was watching a video online about this, there's supposed to be like a Like a... hang on. Where's... build menu. No, it's not that. There was an option for... oh, is that what it is? Where's that? Because it said that there's this thing they called like a world grid. I can't remember if I mentioned it before, if I forgot about it, and that's the thing that's kind of bugging me a bit. Yeah, see, look, that's the world grid, which I'm completely not aligned with. Because if I'd have used the world grid, then I could build away from stuff, and it would still all line up. I didn't know about the world grid. I'd have to dismantle literally everything and then rebuild it in order to properly use the world grid. I'm not fucking doing that! So, yeah, no world grid. That's not going to happen. Which is a little annoying. I wish I'd known that before, but hey-ho, what are you going to do? I can go away now. Why not? Because I have a life, and I'd like to live it. Please. How are you getting on? Ooh, already up to 6 coupons. Lovely. See, look, it's already at 72 per minute, which is great, I think. Awesome. Quite literally. Awesome. Alright, we'll keep those in there for now. Keep them chugging along. How are we doing? Not terrible, not terrible. Okay, so that is... not there. This little platform is where we're going to build our space elevator. Don't ask me why I always do this. It just feels like the right thing to do. Yes, I do have a life. It's not much of a life, but I do have one. Okay, build a lookout tower. About here. Woo. Right, so I do not have enough for that. That would probably be why it was complaining about it earlier. Woo-hoo. As I said, so happy that we don't have to keep making those. I do somewhat hesitate about taking these out of here because it's going to get the machines a churning again, and that's a problem. Problem of power, right? I can't actually remember what the hell the first round of the space elevator needs. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, for the record, it is faster. Like, that actually does move you around the world a teensy bit faster. Not a lot, but enough. And until I get the robotic legs, it's the best I got. So... Oh, yeah. What the fuck? That's new. Whoa. I've not seen that before. Neat.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
That's news. Yeah, I don't remember there being an actual thing in orbit back then, although I suppose it makes sense, because it's like... It's a space elevator. It's got to have something up there to connect to. So we're actually constructing this. So it's like we're sent down as like phase 1 of a larger plan to exploit the planet for resources to save Earth? Question mark? Okay, okay. Well, we don't yet have a constructor for smart plating. I think that's smart plating. Which I'm assuming I can build in the assembler. No, hang on. There it is, smart plating, yeah. Which is reinforced iron plates and rotors, all of which is iron. Now, that's kind of handy dandy. Because would you believe, I happen to know, because, you know, I've played this particular chunk of the game before, that right over... Nope, that's the wrong direction. Right over here, and indeed over here, are a couple of extraordinarily useful things, in the sense that I can exploit those. There's like... I want to say there's 4, 5 even over there. There's 2 down there. There's also another thingamajiggy there, which could come in handy later. But as far as I know, smart plating only needs iron. It needs a lot of iron. Boy, howdy, does it need a lot of iron. But it's also something I need for construction later. So we are definitely going to build that as a proper thing. Anyway, it is... Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. Oh, bloody hell, my neck. Did I mention I slept badly last night and I've got a sore neck? Yeah, so I'm going to have to take a break because I do need to go to the bathroom. And I will be back in a few minutes. See you in a sec, guys. And we are back. Alright. So, I need to work out what I need, which is going to be, obviously, 1 assembler to create the smart plating. We need an assembler for the plates and the rotors. We're gonna need 4 constructors, probably 4 smelters and 2 drills, I think. So that's all of that. Also, we're going to need another one of those, and I think 2 of those. I think. So there's something else I want to build over in that section as well, at least once we get to that. So we're going to need some portable miners. So the real question is how are we going to build all this? Oh, for fuck's sake. If I'm not careful, I'm going to run out of shit here. We've got enough for the time being, but it won't last forever, and we are already really pushing our power stuff. Ugh, the sooner we unlock coal, the better. Right. Sealing all this off soon enough. Alright, so... what layer I want to do this on. Alright, that's good. Okay. I mean, we could just pave straight across and just drag the resources up. We could do that. And again, could go down a bit first. Don't know. It's because of that. That's why it kind of was. Because I'd have to only drag it down one, and I'd want to drag it down further. Then again, we could just leave that bit. And we ran out. Because of course we did. You guys getting in, by the way? Ooh. Slow. It definitely has slowed down. But we're getting there. I wonder what I can actually afford to buy at this point. I wouldn't mind buying a few things. Get you. Ooh, stairs. That's fun. Get you. That's 12. How many have I got? No, wait. How much is that worth? 13. Darn it. How long until we get the next one? Gonna take a bit. See, 720 per minute. But that's still per minute. And a minute is a long fucking time. Do need to keep that topped up. Come on. One was certainly going to have to go running off for some more slugs at some point. God, why is this so slow? Actually. You see, what I'd really like to do is replace these slopes with something better. Hang on, give me a sec. Please have finished. At the very least be close enough to it that I don't have to wait too long. Hey, there it is. Lovely. So that should give me 13. I need to buy this shit.
Where would we be without foundations? Probably a bit lower.
Yeah, I mean, not wrong. Story checks out. Ooh, look at all this. Oh, yes. This is it. That's what we're looking for. Now we can build some proper shit. Oh, yes. So we want to replace those with you, and you. We want you there, you there, you there, and you there. I'll do it. Oh, come on, you can go that way. There. It just looks a little nicer, you know, compared to the rest. to replace all the other ones soon, of course, but we'll work on that. Do you mind? Level up. You jump a little higher every time. That's certainly different. Of course that hurt. Hello! Are you stuck or something? Run! Oh, I think it might actually be stuck. Yeah, go on. Off you go. I suppose trapping him amongst the foundations probably wasn't the smartest move if I wanted him to get the fuck out of the way. Shush! He was in the way. I'd have to get rid of him. I have a feeling that might be coming up soon. There it is, 10. Alright, excellent. One thing I do want to do real quick. Does that actually reach? Oh, that's useful. Alright, how are you all getting on? Seems to be going well enough. Yeah, well, churn it along merrily as you like. Three. Woo! Hey, we're up. Seems to be working alright. We're chugging along at the right pace. Nothing seems to be lagging or slow. Nope, all seems to be good. Excellent. I do like it when something I set up just works. So rare these days. Clear out all this space because I'm going to be paving this whole area over soon. So I may as well get rid of all the plants. Most of them. I do wonder if they've added the ability for you to grow your own plants. Probably not. I don't think it's that kind of game, but... I mean, for the sake of creating your own medicines and stuff, you'd think that would be a thing. Oh, hello. This while I'm here. I think I've already researched that up to a good point, but I think I have. I can't remember. So I'll grab it while I see it. Blimey, this takes so long. There's so many plants we need to get rid of. So it was, hang on, there's 2 here and I think 2 up there. Is there one up here? No, wasn't one here. But yeah, there's definitely 4 in this little chunk. And there's 2 over there we can exploit. I'm thinking those ones I'm going to use for the... what's it called? The rebar gun bolts, whatever the hell they're called. Because we are going to need to make those at some point. They're also pretty good to throw into the awesome sink. If I end up with too many of them, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so I think that's most of this area clear. Let me just... break the caps. You know, I do actually remember in like the earliest version of this game I played, you have you had to do this. These days, there's a little more leeway with that kind of stuff, but in the original version that I played, you had to break these, like, caps. Otherwise, you couldn't build your miner. And it confused the hell out of me, because I was trying to place one down, like, why won't it place? It's telling me it's, like, connecting to something, and I deleted everything around it, and it still wasn't going, and then I looked it up online, and it was like, oh yeah, you've got to get rid of that thing in the middle. I'm like, oh, for crying out loud. Could have told me that some other way. Alright. Sweet. That does also give us a whole bunch more biomass for our little burners. Where the hell am I even going right now? I don't know. Speed this up a little. You can go up to a maximum of what? 75. That's interesting. Nice, we don't want that. We want 25, is it? 75, that's what we're looking for. Nice. It'll hopefully speed things up a bit. Another thing I could maybe do. Yeah, you're way too bloody close. Hang on a second. Been meaning to do this for ages now. Concrete, drop you two in, we want 25. That'll do it. Oh, power might help. You know, 25, so there should be a drop in those over time. There we go, that's good. Alright, because I'm thinking I also, oh yeah, also need to... That should increase the numbers at least. Slowly, but it'll get there. So you're 45, you're 15, you're pumping out at what? 45, okay. So, yeah, that's not going to get any better, is it? Oh, well. It'll increase the numbers slightly. Right, what the bloody hell was I doing? I don't know, I can't remember, I got distracted. That's right, increase your numbers a little bit. That's fine. So yeah, you're coming out at 25, the other one was coming out at, what was it, 15? That should be fine. That'll just give me more of the stuff. Because right now it's just going so goddamn slowly. We are getting very close to our capacity here, and I think once I add in the plate things, that's going to get quite irritating. I am wondering if I should just manually create some smart plating now? Up the level of the space elevator, start getting coal power going, and then actually build the smart plate stuff. That might be a better idea in the long run because... yeah, we are quite low on a lot of things. Especially when it comes to power. Burn the fossil fuels and pollute the planet. Well, technically speaking, you can't pollute the planet. That would be Factorio. That had the pollute the planet mechanic. Not this game. This game doesn't. Okay, so do I want to... you know what, I think I might, just because I can. Okay, so we just quickly build an assembler there. We can pick smart plating, and then we can just dump that and that in there, hook it up to the grid, and just wait for it to build 50. It's going to take a while. There's only 2 per minute. So that's 25 minutes. That's half an hour. Maybe I should find some slugs for it. I'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I need those for anything yet, just for storage tits. And that's the exact problem I was worried about. Why exactly did that happen? Did adding one slowly creeping up? Oh, I know why I did that. It's because I started emptying some of the full bits and that kicked off the whole chain, for fuck's sake. Okay, Oy. So it does sort of work. Sort of. Okay. Mostly just waiting for these to filter through and fill all this up. Just so it's got some leeway. I don't know if there's like a maximum amount. Hey, Lightning Dragon. How you doing? Been a while. Hope you're doing alright over there. Maximum level of what? Wait, what did I say? I wasn't really paying attention. Look, I don't actually listen to what I'm saying half the time. It's purely on automatic because my brain's thinking of other things. So sometimes you'll have to remind me of what I just said. That happens to me. There we go. That's good. Okay, so it's a decent number. Where's the... Oh, did I never... Huh. I may have been accidentally low on a couple of... Oops. I may have not plugged two things into the system. Well, there we go. Technically speaking, I just added 3. Woo. Technically, the fossil fuels come later. That's true. Fossil fuels definitely come later. I mean, we got this. And I suppose the hope. Is that eventually I'll just get 50. And then some spares, probably, because I'll need some. But it's still only 2 per minute. Which is going to take... yeah, 25 minutes. I suppose I could try and find even more bloody power slugs, but at this point, I'm like, What I will do, I think I will leave that churning. And while that's chugging along, although I won't connect it up to the grid yet, because that probably will kill me, or kill my power consumption at least, I will start building the stuff. Because I can build it without actually, like, hooking it up to the grid. So that means that I can start constructing it, set it all up, so that when I do build the coal power shit later on, that's all good. Theoretically. I really need to remember to turn that off. And I'm out of concrete again, because I'm always out of flooding concrete. Okay, that's fine. It's a paving over a whole planet. Well, yeah, there is that. Come on, up you get. Oh, come on. Way, there it is. Nope, and that's it. I'm out. Totally tapped out. Ugh, drinks. Right. Things are chugging along. Might as well collect up as much biomass as we can now, because we're gonna need it. All in good time, we are gonna need it. Yep, up. There we go. 3. Alright, well, let's hope enough time has passed and we've got a bit more concrete we can use up. Hope so. I mean, we're close to filling this all out, but not entirely there yet. Do we have enough for... No, we don't. Now we do. Amazing. I feel like I'm spending all my time just waiting at the moment, which is not good.
Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Interesting. So to get... So I'd need 30 quartz crystals. So if I can grab... If I can get lucky and grab 30 quartz crystals... Yeah, that'd be useful. I'd have to find some first. I'm trying to remember where the hell the quartz is. I think it's somewhere vaguely over in that direction somewhere, but I don't remember exactly. What else can you get me? I think ladders were 3, weren't they? Walls, was it? Architecture... There we go. Nice. Quartz is a pinkish color. That is correct. Yep. Well done. Okay, so we do actually need concrete in order to build all this shit. Okay, that's you. Good, you're getting close to being maxed. It's getting closer. I think I should probably get started on some actual constructing stuff. In fact, no, what I should get started on is taking a break, because, well, I can take a couple more minutes. I need to build a miner down here. I had a feeling. It even said you should take a break. That is true, it did. I still need to turn that feature off. I'm wondering, like, you going on about the game telling me to take a break and all that stuff. Who decided that it was 2 hours? Who decided that the amount of time you can play a game before it starts telling you to take a fucking break is 2 hours? Who made that choice? Because I don't remember agreeing to that. Like, as a gamer. That was not something I agreed to. And that's why ladders are useful. Alright, so you're 30 per minute. Which is good. Someone with a very specifically sized bladder. I mean, that's a possibility. Wait till a game start forcing you to take breaks. Well, the only reason games would ever force you to take a break from playing them is so they can play adverts at you. Because otherwise, games want you to play them all the time. Like, on purpose. That's literally how it works. You're either playing the game or you're watching one of their ads. They don't want you to stop, but they don't mind you taking a break so they can throw ads in your face. But, yeah, anyway, it is 5. So I will pause, I will take a quick break, and I do need to go to the bathroom and top my drink up. So, I shall be back in just a sec. See you in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to get, let me think. First a smelter, definitely a smelter. And I think we need 2 constructors. I think. Because we want 1 to turn, yeah, rods. And we want rods. Ah, there it is. Rebar. There it is. 15, huh? You're 30, you're 30. This game doesn't pause when you open the menu. Yeah. Would you believe I am actually aware of that little factoid? It's because the game is also designed for multiplayer. So, yeah, it doesn't pause when you do. Because if you're playing on a multiplayer game, then obviously, well, you know, other people might be playing the game. So it doesn't pause. Off of... Yep. I built the smelter the wrong way round. I am an idiot. But why aren't you connecting properly? Oh. at least net me up a lot of iron bars, so that's good. Oh goody, a bot. Yes, Twitch has a big problem with bots at the moment. Hasn't exactly been doing a lot about it as far as I can say. Now we need a merger. I wish I had a bit more space. Just ignore it. Hang on, let me get rid of it for you. Report. There we go. And delete it. Merger. Do it. That ought to do it. Turn these back to the right things, of course. I kind of wish you could just pick shit up and move it slightly. I don't think that's an option. I mean, it might be, and I'm a fucking idiot, but... Now, that's for the rebar shit. That's good, because that'll give me ammo for the gun when I eventually get it. Oh, also, there should be enough time, maybe, that the smart plating thing is finished. Maybe. At the very least, it's close. Hey, 50, there we go. Perfect. Alright, let's drop this off. So we can unlock the next tiers, and then I can make a move towards coal. Which I still gotta, like, unlock coal, and then I gotta build coal, and all that other shit, so that's fun.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better fix-it future.
Alright. Okay, what happened? It disappeared for a second. Whoa! Holy crap!
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. None of that was is in any other previous version of the game. That's the first time I've ever seen that. That is so cool. And I love that detail. Did you notice that it like pushed away the clouds? That was so cool. And how there's just like a big blanket area around here now before the clouds start sweeping in. Oh, that's brilliant. That's really fucking cool. Okay, well, there we go. Brilliant, but that gives me access to phases, or tiers, sorry, 3 and 4. Which is good. I like that. I like having access to better tiers. So we got coal power. Look, enhanced asset security. That would be a good one. I could probably get that now, actually. I could probably get that now, too. Okay, we need to focus on coal power. As much as I would love to get some of the others, I've got to focus on coal power. And I definitely have the equipment for this. So we'll just grab that. I'm thinking about it. 500. I don't need any of that. Nope. Where the hell are they? There they are. Hey. Well, we know what we're going to be doing in the next session.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fix-It has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
They very much increased the sass on this little AI helper, haven't they? Even more spectacular if there's a lot of clouds in the sky. I can imagine that. This made me wonder if they're going to add like weather to the game at some point. It doesn't really need it. Like I'm perfectly okay with the game not having weather. Like I don't care. But it would be interesting to see if they do. Now, what I was saying before I ran over there to check is like... Actually, yeah, we'll be okay doing it this way. Ah, yes. Water pumps, pipelines, pipelines, as someone used to say. Coal-powered generators. Oh, boy. Okay, I need to clear that, because we're not going to do that next. They did actually used to be rain, but it looks like they removed it or turned it off. Maybe they just didn't think they were necessary. So. We're going to need that. We're definitely going to need... Oh, damn it. What was the maths? Was it 3 for each 4? Or... No, it's 3 for 8, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember what the maths was for... Default extraction rate, 120 meters. Hang on, 120 meters. just drop one down so I can look at things on it.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Yes, current amount in building, 15 consumption, 45. So it's 45 per... Yep. So 90... Yeah, that's it. So it's 3 water pumps for every 8 coal generators. That's it. And we're definitely going to need a couple of miners. And that's why I started producing copper sheets earlier. Actually, I'm going to take a second set of copper sheets because I'm fairly certain that copper sheets are what I need for the pipes. The pipes, they are a-calling. The annoying part, because I didn't know about the world grid, I've got to line everything up with this shit. Now, what direction are we going in? Are we going north, or are we going... Always forget we got a map. Right. Careful now. This is temporary, don't worry about it. Oh, needs more up. Okay, needs more up. Can you connect to the side of this, please, for fuck's sake? There, thank you. Alright, so we're not quite at the right level yet, because we need to be, like, literally right above the fucking water surface. We need to be like that. I'm not sure. Come on, do the... There. No. Close enough. Oh good, I'm so happy. Bum-bum. You know what? That's close enough. I'm about to run out of iron plates. I have run out of iron plates. Well, it's a start. This lovely lake. Let's pave. Exactly! See, you get it. Thump. Gotta love that. I will clear out these trees like afterwards. Whoops. Oh, there we go. That's fine. Now, That'll do it. Not perfect, but it'll work. Probably won't pass inspection, but I'm the only one on the planet, so who the fuck cares? Okay, so we're going to need a lot of that. Which one is concrete? I don't remember. I really do need to unlock the labels at some point. God, this is so slow. Why is concrete so bloody slow? You got labels yet? We get that. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah.
Where did you leave your lizard doggos? What's in this storage container? Where did you put the essential components needed to save humanity? Do you wish there was text to prevent you from constantly taking the wrong turn? Disguise your struggles to comprehend the complexity of your surroundings with signs.
And I need fucking quartz. Tits. Of course I need fucking quartz. Oh goody, another bot. Gee, what the fuck has happened to Twitch over the last couple of months? The bots have gotten really bad. Like, there are periods where you won't see a single one, and then they just suddenly inundated with them. It's so weird. Tell you what, let's... Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. You know, I did wonder. Game is a very special kind of torture, I guess. I'm getting rid of them. Wait. kill you two? Wait, do enemies respawn now? They didn't respawn before, did they? God damn it, stop it. Stop that. Stop it! Enemies do respawn. Yeah, I think I'm about to run out of energy for this. That's fine. Enemies do respawn, they just don't respawn near working factories. Oh. Unaware of that. Right. Nice. Too close to that. Actually, I want... Okay.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note: water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Alright, that's a start. I forget you can't just jump on top of these things, which has always irritated me. Okay, for the record, I'm going to start this today, but I don't think I'm going to be starting it today. I'm going to start this today, I'm not going to finish it today. Jesus Christ. Cannot talk properly. Okay. What else do I need? Now the question is, and I've seen people do like a... I don't know what the hell they'd call it. There's like a sort of a loop thing between some of these. I don't know if I'm specifically going to need it. It's got a particular name. And it's like how you separate different chunks of a system to make it more efficient or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Tell you what, one thing I do want to do. Where is... build you here? No, hang on. Let me just... look over what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. Yeah. See, that works. Or it will work. All in time. Yeah, right, okay. So... yes. I need to do... water extractors. I don't know if I can get the angle exactly right.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Okay. Really doesn't need to be this fucking snarky, okay? Tone down the snark there, sweetheart. Alright. Pipe. And the brilliant thing about this particular model is I can always expand it across as I need. At least until we get oil power going, in which case that'll be something for another day. Okay, so that's the water. That's all the water, as far as I know. The snark is motivating. It ain't that fucking motivating. It's demotivating, I tell you. Can we build on what can we build on top of? Never mind. How do we build up? Because I want to build on top of the pipe. What is the... So I know I can do that. How do I nudge it horizontally and vertically? I don't think I can I? Can I? Probably won't let me. I might be able to. I'm not sure I like that, but fuck it. I don't care at this point. Okay, that works. Sort of. Now what I need to do, actually what I should do really, let me just... temporarily while we sort this shit out. These will be deleted later, don't worry. I'm not breaking physics too much. All right. Take a wild stab. That this isn't going to go straight into there. No. So what I actually need is... Don't worry, I saw this coming. You. That'll do it. There, straight up. Lovely. Nope, that. Really wish I could... let me jump up. Come on. The only way to do it. You've got to be out of build mode. Right. Alright. All this just for a simple collection of power. Then again, this is practically going to cover everything I'm going to already built and everything I'm going to have built in an increased amount of time. So that's good. Excellent. Okay, so that then zoops off over in this direction, or it will do at least. Speaking of zooping. Not quite, huh? Close enough. Right. Ada's motivational poster is the hang in there kitten, but with a gun to its head and the words "get back to work." I mean, you're probably not wrong on that front. Oh, about too long, is it? Quick, can you go away, please? I'm trying to build here. You can't move again, can you? Come on, off you go. Bugger off. How much room do you need? No? There you go. Pathfinding. Now path your fucking way out of here. Do you want to go in a particular direction? Is that it? How about that way? Go! Go on, bugger off! It will not move! Thing is, you can't kill these things. So unless it buggers off, it's directly in the path of where I want my resources to go. Keep destroying stuff around it until it decides it's going somewhere. Come on, look, you got 2 paths out of this place. Will you fuck off? Why are you on the water? Oh, I think he's stuck. I think this isn't a me problem. I think this is a him problem. This is his home now? Might be, actually. Might be. Okay, I got another idea for him. Let's try... let's see. We build back along here. Let's try building him a ramp. Now you see, I can't build the fucking ramp because there's apparently a creature in the way. Let's try... build that. I'm literally just trying to build something in the hope that, you know, I can get him to move. Well, I can't do anything until he buggers off, and I don't know if he ever will. So we might have to do something else. I shall leave him here as a monument to his own stupidity. Because I don't think that was actually my fault. I think he got himself stuck on the water. This is why games force you to take a break. Oh, don't worry about it. That was a long time ago. Okay. Speaking of taking a break, though, it is 6 o'clock, and I gotta go. I did say I wouldn't finish the power stuff today, but we've made a good start, actually. Pretty much the infrastructure is there. I just need to connect it up to the coal things, which is off in that direction, which is nice. I think one thing I might do just before we finish off... is nip very quickly back to my base. Because that should be enough to run quite a lot of my base. And the thing is, I can build a second one, and if I'm careful, maybe a third one next to it. Third one might be pushing it a bit with the amount of coal I'm likely to have. But I can do it, is my point. You just meant that that guy sucked up all my time right until the end. That's true. He kind of did, didn't he? But that's fine. I mean, half this point, this game is wasting time. Alright, we'll drop you off in here just to ensure that we keep what power we do have going, because eventually I'm going to have to connect my power shit into the network. Oh, which also reminds me, I need... Good. For the record, those splitters do actually store a bit inside them. Anything else for that? Okay. Yes, so we are good. We have completed phase 1 of this, and that is fucking amazing for the record. I love that. Again, not in any previous version of the game. I think they finalized it in version 1, so that's good. My construction things they're chugging along. Obviously, once we get the coal power up, then we'll definitely be at a lot more stable, because hopefully that'll keep me going. As I said, I remember looking at the numbers, and I'm fairly certain it's 3 pumps for 8 machines with, I think, a maximum of 120 coal for those 8 machines. And I'm fairly certain there's 2 60s off in those woods near that little lake. So we can combine those together, send them off towards those 8 power stations, and that should give us a good chunk of power for the immediate future. Obviously, that'll end up getting replaced with oil, and then the oil will get replaced with nuclear as we go further down the line, but that's just the nature of the beast. So, that is all good, fun, and wonderful, so we will have to leave it there for today. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.